Officer J. Dooms. This moment means everything to me. I set a goal for myself. I'm here and I'm ready to work.
Officer Brown, this moment means everything to me. This was a huge accomplishment for me.
Officer Wilkerson, this moment means everything to me. This is the first step towards the rest of my life.
Officer Berry, this moment means a lot. It allows me to continue my law enforcement career, and I'm excited and privileged to be here.
Officer Roy, this moment means a lot. I get to take care of my community and my family and all my friends that live in the community.
I'm Timothy Durso, the Port Arthur Police Department, and I would like to welcome you to our swearing-in ceremony and the introduction of our 2022 Officer of the Year. Could you please welcome our newest officers and Officer of the Year. I would like to thank all of you here today for your attendance. Before we continue with the program, I would like to recognize and thank the City Manager, Ron Burton, Assistant City Manager, Pamela Langford, Human Resources Director, Tramika Williams, all the council members that are present today. I'd like to thank them also. All members of the Port Arthur Police Department, thank you for your service. And I also would like to recognize members of the Chief Advisory Committee. Thank you. Without these individuals, today would not be possible. Now I would like to introduce you to Deputy Chief Michael Freitas for remarks.
Good afternoon. Y'all are welcome to be seated.
Thank you, Big Mike.
Except for Councilman Jones. You got to stand during the whole thing. I attended a leadership class years ago where I learned this quote about law enforcement. If you do this job properly, there is nothing more noble that you will ever do with your life. Now, this sense of nobility does not place us above others. We signed up for a job that provides us opportunities to be servants and keepers of the community we serve. The experience you'll gain from a career in law enforcement will be a ride that will put you face to face with life's highs and lows. It's not a job for the faint of heart, but we must remember that we're all human. And there's no shame in needing a shoulder to lean on, someone to reach out to for assistance, or a friendly ear when things get tough. To the families of our new officers, your loved ones will need your continued support and understanding as they embark on their new journeys. During the next several months, they'll be bringing home a wide array of emotions. They'll be excited about their new experiences, frustrated with the amount of new information they're trying to process, happy with their new career, and disappointed in their performance during certain shifts, sometimes all in one day. Please be patient and understanding with them, and know that although we do have very high expectations of each of them, we understand that this is all new information and this job is like no other. The most important thing they'll need from you is the encouragement to put forth their best effort and to persevere when they go through difficult times. Officers, Port Arthur Police Department has given each of you an opportunity to serve the citizens of this city in a noble and compassionate manner with integrity. It's now up to you to live up to those expectations that have been set forth by our department, by our leaders, and most importantly, by our citizens. Welcome to our new family, and we wish all of you the best as you begin your new journeys with the Port Arthur Police Department. Thank you.
Next, we have Deputy Chief Reed Rowe, Criminal Investigations Division.
Good afternoon. Chief said I'm Deputy Chief Reed Rowe with the Investigative Division. He gave me the easy part of this, where I get to introduce each one of our new officers and tell you a little bit about them, and then we'll deliver the oath of office. Guys, when I introduce you, if you could just step forward, because I think we might be out of line. First up's Officer Jasmine Dooms. She's 29 years old. Lake Charles, Louisiana. She's married to Noah Dooms. Daughters Ryan and Taya, right? Yeah. She has a bachelor's degree in social work from the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. She's previously worked 4 years as a correctional officer with TDC, and she's a recent graduate of the Regional Police Academy at Lamar University. She enjoys basketball. Officer Dooms. Next is Officer Darren Wilkerson, 33 years old. He's a resident of Beaumont, Texas. He's a graduate of the 2015 Lamar Regional Police Academy. Has some experience. He's worked 3.5 years from the Beaumont Police Department. We snatched one up, so I think we actually got 2 in this one. And he's also previously worked with for a year for the Beaumont Independent School District Police. He also has some experience as a 911 dispatcher. Officer Darren Wilkerson. Next is Officer Noah Brown, 23 years old, from mighty metropolis of Buna, Texas. 2021 LIT Regional Police Academy graduate. He's previously worked designing light shows for music and theatrical events. Enjoys hunting, golf, and he wrestled some in high school. Officer Noah Brown. Officer Joshua Roy. Mr. Roy, I believe, is the elder of the group here. He'll be celebrating his 41st birthday this Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday. Here with him this evening is his wife Heidi, his daughters Mia and Alex, and his son Logan. He's a 4-year veteran of the United States Marine Corps, as well as a veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan wars. He has a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and sociology from Lamar. Graduated the Regional Police Academy in 2021. Enjoys hunting, fishing, and camping. Officer Joshua Roy. Officer Lionel Berry. Second eldest. He's right behind him. 36 years old. He's from Beaumont, Texas. He has a bachelor's degree in psychology from Lamar. 2018 Regional Police Academy graduate. He has experience with the Beaumont Police Department, Jefferson County Adult Probation, and the Minnie Rogers Juvenile Detention Facility. Officer Lionel Berry. All right, guys, I'm going to swear y'all in. If y'all would, please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your names.
Jasmine Dooms.
Do solemnly swear or affirm
Do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the Office of Peace Officer
the duties of the office of peace officer
of the State of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and with the best of my abilities
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state.
the Constitution of the United States and this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, our newest members of the Port Arthur Police Department.
Next, we're getting ready to introduce our 2022 Officer of the Year. It's going to be Officer Gloria Gonzalez. She's recognized by a clique. Many of you guys don't know who CLEAT is, or the organization. It's the union that represents police officers throughout the state. Next, we got Deputy Chief Jeremy Houston.
Hey, thank you all for coming out. I'm beginning at this time. I would like to recognize Officer Gloria Gonzalez for winning the 2022 CLEAT Officer of the Year Award. She received recognition from the House of Representatives on this feat. Just to tell you a little bit about what took place. On the afternoon of March 5th, 2022, Officer Gonzalez and Officer Beltran responded to a call in reference to an unknown call for service. Upon arrival, the officers ran into the residence and found a 6-month-old baby unresponsive and turning blue in the face. Officer Gonzalez quickly stepped into action and turned the child over and began administering back thrusts in an effort to dislodge anything that the baby might have been choking on. Officer Tran summoned MES and assisted Officer Gonzalez in the life-saving efforts. Moments later, officers heard the baby cry and saw the color of the baby return to her face. The care of the infant was turned over to the Port Arthur Fire Department in Acadian, and she was transported to the local hospital. The child made a full recovery, and we believe that the quick and calm actions of Officer Gonzalez, who is a mother herself, saved the life of this 6-month-old baby girl. We're very proud of Officer Gonzalez and would like to recognize her on a very well-deserved job well done.
She's very humble. She decided she's not going to give a speech to you guys. I'd like to congratulate our newest officers and Officer of the Year, Officer Gloria Gonzalez. In closing, I would like to thank family members for sharing your loved one with the Port Arthur Police Department. They are now considered Port Arthur Police Department's family, and we pledge to do our best to protect them. Thank you for letting us have your loved ones. Next, we're going to do the benediction.
To congratulate our newest officer. How cool is that? I've worked with police officers a lot of my career. I was at Lamar Port Arthur for 37 years, and I was responsible for coordinating the police officers that from Port Arthur that would come and work on campus. So I feel like we have a kindred spirit after getting to know those folks and seeing some of the trials and tribulations they faced and the way they helped us. It's so refreshing to see new folks coming along and filling a position. In my capacity at the Museum of the Gulf Coast, I meet an officer every once in a while about 3 a.m. in the morning when the alarm goes off. It's typically a false alarm, but we get to walk through the entire 3-story structure of the museum, and they all just go, "Oh my goodness, I've never been in this place." You know, we're right across the street from each other. Well, I was asked to just make a few quick comments, but I would like to extend to you this: the museum, which is your next door neighbor, reaches out to our young people in the community. It lets them know through examples of over 200 people we have in our halls of fame that they don't live on a dead-end street, they live in a launch pad, because all of these people have come from here and they've been able to be successful. They made mistakes, they did some good things, but you learn from other people to set examples, and so that's what we reach to the kids for. And for you guys and ladies that are in the police force, sometimes you're new to the community. Sometimes it gives you a little idea of understanding the people you're protecting and serving if you kind of understand a little bit of the history that goes around this area. So we invite you to come and take advantage of the Museum of the Gulf Coast and hope that we can have a moment with you and maybe you can learn a few things further about what this area has to offer. Thank you so much for this time.
Amen. Any other comments from the audience? This concludes the program.
My name is Officer Gloria Gonzalez, and I was given the Officer of the Year Award by CLEAT. I'm thankful to get this award, and I will continue to work twice as hard.